The family of a 95-year-old Palo Alto woman is suspicious tonight about the sale of her home.
That house was sold to a realtor for what could be hundreds of thousands of dollars below market value.
7 on Your Side's Michael Finney has been investigating all of this. And Michael, what did you find out?
95-year-old Dorothy Anderson has lived in her home since 1945. She also suffers from Alzheimer's disease and is cared for by her 70-year-old daughter, leading her family to wonder, what's going on with this sale? Dorothy sleeps quietly in her living room, unaware of the activity around her.
That's Dad, you, and me.
It isn't until her daughter, Carol, pulls out family photos that Mom cracks a smile. 70-year-old Carol Thomeyer takes care of her mother and serves as her trustee. With escrow set to close June 30th, Carol remains concerned.
I just feel like I was taken advantage of.
When Dorothy's family put the house up for sale, everything seemed to be going well. Carol met with her realtor and agreed to list the two-bedroom home at $998,000. The first offer came in the same day the home was advertised on the MLS, an online listing service. The bid was for $1.1 million. Carol claims a realtor told her the offer was several $100,000 above the sales price of comparable homes. Carol was elated.
When we signed the contract that evening, the next morning, I felt kind of good. It was like, oh my goodness, that was easy.
Perhaps too easy. The very next morning, several other potential buyers made offers. 3 offers came in at more than $1.5 million and one at $1.4 million. They all had to be told the home had already been sold and for much less. The Thomeyers say the comps they were shown were homes on 2,000 square foot lots. Their home is on 7,000 square feet. Shary Symon is one of the realtors who made an offer on the home for a client.
Clearly, when you can't compare a lot of 2,000 square feet with a lot that's almost 7,600 or more.
Here are the key players in the sale. Carol Sotile is the Prudential California realtor who listed the home. Claire Zhao bought the home. She's the Prudential California realtor who works in the same San Mateo office as Sotile. Steve Bellamini is Zhao's realtor. He also manages the Prudential California office where Sotile and Zhao work. These disclosure papers given to the Thomeyers failed to disclose that Carol Sotile and Clara Zhao were realtors in the same office.
I had no idea she was a realtor.
The California Department of Realty tells 7 on Your Side failure to disclose the full relationship between the realtors is a violation of the state's civil code. Dean Johnson is ABC 7's legal analyst.
Where there's an elderly person, there's always this suspicion, apparently supportable in this case, that there is some overreaching, some taking advantage, and that may very well have been the case.
Raising further suspicion is this preliminary title report dated February 21st, 5 days before the sales contract was signed. The title report included the names of the buyers even before the offer was presented to the homeowners.
The only explanation that pops to mind is that there was some sort of agreement under the table between the selling agent and the buyer.
It is possible, however, the buyers requested the title report as research to help them prepare their offer. We tracked down the selling agent, Carol Sotile, who tried to get an explanation. She said she could not speak to us and had no comment. The agent representing the buyer says they are very close to resolving the dispute, but Steve Bellamini had no comment beyond that. Neither the buyer, Clara Zhao, or her attorney have returned our calls.
I felt that my naivete was being played on, my gullibility, that if I had not been so trusting, maybe, I don't know.
The Thomeyers have hired an attorney and hope to take this case to mediation. If a settlement is not reached, this could end up in civil court. We will, of course, keep you posted.
Please do. Thank you, Michael. Sure.